So, welcome to Droke's Notes Brew Review. Tonight we have Mike with us, and we are going to do a review of
Glenmorangie.
Yeah, Glenmorangie 12-year single malt Scotch, finished in a sherry cask. Aged in American oak bourbon cask, and then finished off in a sherry cask. So here we go.
Yummy.
Yeah, 12-year. As you can tell from the bottle, yes, this has been sampled a little bit. But that's okay. We're going to go ahead and...
Now this is Scotland, right?
Yep,
All right.
It's a single malt, 12-year aged Scotch. Made in Scotland.
Imported by Moet Hennessy. New York, New York. All right.
So I get a little hint of the smoke right off the bat.
Yeah, you definitely pick up smoke. A little splash of vanilla in the background.
Very pleasant, very nice smell. Very nice aroma. This is nice.
Yeah, it's very soft.
Yeah.
If you're into any type of whiskeys or any type of scotches, the first thing that you notice is the smell, whether you even want to drink it or you don't want to drink it. Yeah, this is definitely something I want to taste.
Yeah, good smooth aroma. Very pleasant on the nose. There's not a big that twinge. Very smooth. You do get a little bit of that spice on the back of the tongue, but it kind of goes. You get a little bit of that smoky, a little bit of hint of the smoke, not overpowering at all. A little sweet.
One of the things that I like about this one, and this is the first time I've tried it, is the softness.
Yeah, very soft.
When you drink it, it just falls on the tongue. It gives you a good flavor. It's not overpowering. It doesn't burn. And don't get me wrong, it's warm. I mean,
yeah, it's got a spice to it.
You're drinking scotch.
Yep, you definitely get the spice in.
But it's soft. I'm actually, as I'm sitting here talking though, it's like, and we were talking about this earlier. Is a hint of cherry.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know if it's in the oak or the barrel or whatever it is, but definitely get a hint of some cherry in the background.
Again, very smooth. This is nice. This is very nice. So we're actually going to try this two ways too. We're doing it neat. We're going to drop an ice cube in it and add that little bit of water to it to kind of see how that changes up the flavor profile and the aroma.
This would be amazing with a cigar. I'm just saying, sitting back on a patio, give me a cigar, sip on this, relax, very smooth. It would really complement the flavor of the cigar. So. Yeah, if you're looking for something that you want to try a good cigar with, there you go.
Yeah, because the heat, the spice to it, the heat, it doesn't stay. You drink it, and then within a little bit it's gone. You still get a little bit of the tingly. That's the best way to do it. The little tingle from it, but it's man, it's very pleasant. This isn't one of those you're not getting punched in the face. I mean, this is very smooth, very nice, very pleasant. So.
No, this is definitely something I could sit back, enjoy, relax. What does this one cost?
This one was between 70 and 80.
Okay. So upper mid-range. There's definitely $100, $200, $300 bottles out there. But so for the average person looking for an upscale bottle, this is something that they could, probably swing into their budget every once in a while.
So I'm going to drop some ice in it and kind of see how that...
Are we going to add a little bit to it or leave it right where it's at?
A little splash.
Yeah, what's going to hurt adding a few more drops of alcohol to this, right? By the way, we just had a barbecue, so this is why it's a little bit informal. We're having a little bit of fun. So, one drop for me. And I will... Oh, hang on. Contaminated, but
let's go ahead.
It's all right.
A little fuzz don't hurt nobody. Again, this is not one of those fancy. This is down-home review, so... A little fuzz ain't hurt nothing.
Well, I'm going to let it sit for just a second. Let that melt just a little bit to get some water profile into the drink. This is actually my favorite way to drink scotches. 2-finger pour, 3-finger pour, put an ice cube, maybe 2, depending on the brand or the scotch that I'm drinking. One, I prefer my drinks a little bit chilled. I'm not a real big fan of huge room temperature. Although I would have to say this one here, room temperature, would be one that I could see myself drinking.
I definitely like this at room temperature because I can already tell you with the ice in it. I still get a little bit of that smoke, but to me the ice kind of it tamed down the aroma that I really like.
Yeah, and you're still getting the spices, but I noticed that when it was room temperature, it was. If you're not used to it, if you're not used to the whiskeys and scotches, it was a little bit more on the burning side, where now you're really starting to pick up the flavors. I can pick up more flavors now in it. I can pick up the pepper. Yeah, the oak, the vanilla.
Yeah, I got the oak.
Yeah, I'm picking up a lot more flavors in there.
A little less smoky. On mine, I'm not getting.
So my ice cube's about halfway gone. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a sip.
Same.
Oh, wow. To me, that's absolutely phenomenal. Soft, smooth, very soft on the tongue. And again, it became a little bit more refreshing. Something where I come home from work, summer drink, winter drink, doesn't matter. I actually prefer it with the ice cube in it.
And I thought it muted kind of the flavor that I liked when it was at room temperature. I think it kind of tames down a little bit of the pleasant flavor that I really liked. Not bad. This is still really good.
Now, see, I'm actually picking up more flavors. I get room temperature. I was picking up a little bit too much of the spice for my temperature or for my like. With the ice cube in it, it tamed down, and I'm picking up a lot more of the vanilla and a lot more of the oak and the cherry in the background. So it's not necessarily sweeter, but it's just not quite so spicy. So I'm picking up more of the neutral tones, and I'm enjoying that better with it having the ice cube in it.
And I felt like I picked up the cherry flavor and I like the spice that I was picking up when it was at room temperature. So I get. I mean that just goes to everyone has a different.
Everybody has a different palate.
and what they're looking for and what they like.
A scale of 1 to 10.
Neat. I give this a 9. I like this. I really like this. This is. I'd already drank a little bit of this before we did the review, so I was already kind of used to it. But this is one of my favorite RAs. I give this a 9. I really like this one. This is one that I would probably go out and buy another bottle of it. And now, daily drinker, no. Wouldn't be a daily drinker just from the price range for me, but I definitely give it a 9. I liked it.
All right, neat. I'm going to give it an 8. Now, up until tonight, I had never touched this before. I would be willing to go and, if I'm at a liquor store and I'm looking for a good scotch and I'm curious about something, that is one I would like to have in my cabinet for an occasional treat, something different. But I'm going to give it an 8 just because I do drink a lot of scotches. I know Steve is coming. He's newer into the scotches. So there's a lot of other scotches that I would have before this. But it's a good solid 8. You're not going to go wrong if you're looking for something that you want to try. If you haven't tried it, spend the $60, $70, go get it. You're not going to be dissatisfied with it.
Now, once we drop the ice cube in it, I'm going to knock it down a little bit. I'll take mine. So I'm going to say at a 9 neat with ice. I'll drop it down to I'm going to drop it all the way down to an 8. Still very good. It's not like it ruined it. But an 8, I'll stay at an 8 with the ice in it.
With the ice in it, I'm going to bump mine up to an 8.5. I'm not going to go to a full 0.9. Still very good. The thing that holds this back for me, there's just one thing, is it is a little bit of a spicier note to this one. And you have to understand what you're drinking in order to get into a spicier scotch. So, like I said, neat, 8, solid. Every day, I'm going to come home, a rough day, I'm going to pour me a scotch. It's good and solid. put the ice cube in it. It killed the spice down just a little bit, gave it a little bit more of the soft notes, the vanillas, the oak and everything. But still, I've had other scotches that if I was going to go spend $70 to $100, there's a couple of others that I know off the top of my head that I would put above this one. So I got to leave room on the scale for honest assessment. So a good, again, 8.5. You know, you're not going to go wrong if a spicier type of a scotch is going to be your flavor.
And I highly recommend it. I mean, I do recommend it.
Oh, without a doubt, I highly recommend that.
And coming
nothing
from,
wrong.
And from someone who's not well versed in Scotch, that is just now kind of getting into it. I mean, I've tried 6 or 7 different Scotches. To me, maybe a little bit pricier for people that are getting into it, because you don't want to go out and spend $60, $70, $80 on a bottle of Scotch and then, oh man, I don't like it. But you're not going to be disappointed getting this one as a beginner, in my opinion. Because again, it's really smooth. Yeah, the spice is on there, but what I like about this one versus a couple of other scotches I've had is this one isn't hugely smoky. You know,
well, that's where the sherry, that sherry cask
So
is.
that
That's where
tones it down.
you're picking up the vanilla. You're picking up the cherry hints. You're picking up the oak notes. You're getting away from the smoke, picking up a little bit of spice, but you're coming into the softer flavors with the sherry cask. So,
But the hint of smoke is there, so you get the.
oh, you definitely know you're drinking a scotch.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you'll know that right away. So,
So yeah, I think we both give it a thumbs up.
oh yeah, absolutely,
9
thumbs up.
and an 8, and then with the ice in it, 8 and
8.5.
8.5. We both recommend it. So put down in the comments any scotches that you've tried that you want us to review or would like us to try. Give us your comments on what you thought about this one. Give us a like, a subscribe, hit that bell so you get notifications when we post new videos. I'm Steve.
I'm Mike.
And this is Droke Brew Reviews. Peace out.